Killing you is an act of mercy.
This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 epic fight scenes in Invincible.
What is this?
For this list, we're going to be looking at showdowns from Season 1 of this animated superhero series. Not even Omni-Man can fight off spoilers, so this is your warning. Which Invincible fight scene blew you away? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Mark Becomes Invincible. It's about time. Mark Grayson tests out his new powers in a suit that doesn't quite reflect his awesome potential. While he thwarts Titan, there's still room for improvement. After that trial run, Mark is ready to make a more official debut in a sleeker super suit. Mark has not only gotten a wardrobe upgrade, but he's become more confident in the field as he punches a villain through a building and down a street. The roboticized foe doesn't stand much of a chance against Mark. Invincible may come out of this fight unscathed and triumphant. Much like the title card though, his face is going to look a lot bloodier as the season progresses.
You might as well give up.
Number 9. Omni-Man runs the gauntlet. We need to talk. Episode 7 presents a marathon of obstacles for Nolan Grayson.
You wouldn't dare.
When you're Omni-Man, however, a marathon is like a brisk jog. Realizing that GDA has been spying on him, Omni-Man mutilates several soldiers and prepares to do the same to Donald, who instead goes out on his own terms. An explosion doesn't faze Omni-Man in the slightest, but Cecil tries to stall him with Reanimen and an enhanced kaiju. Joining the monster battle, Invincible is given a chance to fight alongside his dad. This father-son bonding experience is interrupted by a newly revived Immortal, who has more than a bone to pick with Omni-Man. As Omni-Man rips Immortal to pieces for a second time, Mark begins to see his idol through a different set of eyes. Number 8. Attack of Titan. That actually hurts. Although Mark bests him in the pilot, it isn't long until Titan is back on the streets. In this fight, he has the clear upper hand as a group of thugs tries gunning through his stone skin. Brushing off their bullets, Titan uses everything in his path as a blunt weapon. Of course, Titan himself is a human wrecking ball. Simply tossing someone across the room can be fatal. Titan spares one of the younger gang members, telling him to deliver a message. The intimidated kid nevertheless fires another shot at Titan, who's more annoyed than anything else. Titan still lets the kid go, showing that he's not without mercy.
Go!
Yet, there's still blood on Titan's rocky hands. Not to mention holes in his pants. Number 7. The Battle of Mount Rushmore. Who you callin' ugly?
No argument from me. Now die! Thanks.
As hardcore as the violence can be in this show, we occasionally get a fight that harkens back to the days when comic books were more inspiring. This fight feels closer to the golden and silver ages of comics, with an iconic landmark, an over-the-top villain, and less emphasis on blood. We even get to see some humorous banter between Doc Seismic and Atom Eve.
I mean, look at the costume they've got you in. Talk about pandering to gender roles.
I designed my own costume.
At the same time, this sequence showcases some of the show's best animation as Seismic shatters the ground below, nearly sending a family plummeting into a river of lava. Invincible not only rescues the family, but being a noble hero, attempts to save Seismic as well. Seismic would rather go out in a blaze of glory though, than accept a hero's help. Number 6, Not So Little. Who you calling ugly? Never underestimate your opponent. It's a mistake that several potential recruits make while trying out for the new Guardians. Atom Eve might not be as muscular as her hulking opponent, but she easily wipes the floor with him. Shrinking Ray proves that size doesn't matter, while Black Samson shows you can save the day without powers. Rexplode learns this lesson the hardest when he badmouths Monster Girl. Although both are already on the team, Rex doesn't understand how a seemingly little girl is qualified. Freeing the beast, Monster Girl gives Rex's body and ego a deserved beating. Even after Monster Girl demonstrates her strength, one hero can't believe it when Invincible punches a little girl.
Invincible hit that little girl!
Oh, shit.
Well, she's actually 24, so it's all good. Number 5, Raths Evaluation. Here goes nothing. Just when you thought this show couldn't get any better, Seth Rogen pops up as an alien. No, we're not talking about Paul, but Alan is another chill alien we'd like to hang out with. Before Alan befriends Mark, it looks like an earth-shattering fight is about to unleash.
Stand for your people!
Mistaking Mark for his father, who he clashed with years back, the telepathic alien gets inside his head as they duke it out. Taking advantage of the environment, the fight implements a satellite, the moon, and plenty of open space to throw punches.
Are you using your timeout?
As heavy as the battle starts out, it ends on a light-hearted note as Alan realizes he got the wrong planet.
Urath, this is Earth!
Earth.
Yes!
To be fair, Earth and Urath have most of the same letters. Number 4, Machine Head Ambush. That actually hurts. This fight hurts for a variety of reasons. Mark and the audience come to empathize with Titan. This makes it all the more painful when he betrays Mark to assert his place at the top. Invincible finds himself outnumbered by Machine Head's bodyguards. Although Omni-Man is watching from above, he doesn't get his hands dirty. Maybe this was to teach Mark a lesson, or because he thought the fight was below him. In any case, Omni-Man presumably calls Cecil, who alerts the Guardians. They still could have used some more backup, as the battle leaves Invincible, Monster Girl, and Black Samson on the brink of death.
No.
Machine Head is brought to justice, and every Guardian ultimately survives, but this is hardly a victory for our heroes. Number 3, Omni-Man Stops the Invasion. Here goes nothing. The second episode sees our heroes go up against the Flaxons several times. You'd think this would get repetitive, but the Flaxons up their game with each attack. Being from another dimension where time flows differently, the Flaxons are able to spend decades perfecting their strategy, while Earth is only given a few days to breathe. It eventually gets to the point where Invincible and Teen Team can no longer keep the invasion under control. Making a comeback, Omni-Man shows that he's the only army that Earth needs.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
Of course, Omni-Man's plans for Earth aren't much different from what he does to the Flaxon homeworld. Draped in hellish imagery, this sequence gives a small taste of what one Viltrumite can do to one planet. Number 2. Well, that escalated quickly. It's about time. Many viewers suspected that Omni-Man wasn't as virtuous as he let on, but we weren't expecting him to go full Homelander so quickly. The pilot eases the audience into a false sense of security with its bright colors and humor. Then, just as we get to know the Guardians of the Globe on a personal level, Omni-Man takes them all out.
Why have you done this?
Red Rush is stopped dead in his tracks, Aquarius is turned to chum, Green Ghost becomes an actual ghost, Martian Man is stretched out of shape, War Woman has her head turned around, and there isn't any gadget that can save Darkwing. Even Immortal fails to live up to his name. In a flash, 7 of Earth's mightiest fall at the hands of one.
Why? Why?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here's some honorable mentions. Saving the White House, It's About Time. A high note to kick off the series. Rihanna Man rises. You look kind of dead. College isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Hit me. It's about time. Todd won't be a problem anymore.
Again. Again.
Mauler twins versus giant robots. We need to talk. A battle of brain and brawn.
Very clever. But you don't have nearly enough equipment to do that again.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Mark Is Vincible. Where I really come from.
So be it.
We both anticipated and dreaded this confrontation. Nolan drops the bombshell that he intends to conquer Earth in the name of the Viltrumite Empire. Mark naturally refuses to join him, but Nolan won't take no for an answer.
Don't do this! It's not too late! Yes, it is.
The carnage that ensues is too unspeakable to describe, and Nolan's indifference to the lives needlessly lost only makes the sequence more haunting. Nolan attempts to literally force his worldview upon Mark, yet you could argue that Nolan is also arguing with himself. As we see through a flashback, Nolan has some grasp of what it means to be a human. This encourages Nolan to spare Mark and leave Earth. The physical and emotional scars he's left behind won't be healing anytime soon though. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.